Legendary actors Bruce Dern and Stacy Keach are coming to Tucson for the Loft Cinema Film Fest, an event happening in mid-October.
Now here to tell us more about the event is Jeff Yance, the Loft Cinema, and Michael Candela from Picture, Arizona. Fellas, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you and welcome to Tucson.
Oh, yes. Thank you very much. I'm loving all the love I'm getting.
I love it.
Yeah, I love the welcome wagon. These are amazing actors coming right here to our backyard. This is amazing.
Yes,
correct.
Yes. So this is our 5th annual Loft Film Fest, and it's kind of a milestone for the festival. So we're hoping to get some great actors, and luckily we pulled that off. Recent Oscar nominee Bruce Dern, Golden Globe winner Stacy Keach. We also have Oscar-winning screenwriter Larry McMurtry coming to receive our Lifetime Achievement Award. He wrote Brokeback Mountain. Won the Oscar in 2006. So it's going to be a really great lineup of guests this year.
Oh my gosh, and how long has the Loft, how many years has the Loft hosted this event?
So this is the 5th year.
5th?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wow, and what are some of the films that are being screened at this festival?
Well, there's a lot of films. We describe this festival as a 4-day adventure for movie lovers.
Ooh.
Yes, because there's a lot of adventurous programming, independent films, documentaries, classics, animated films, a whole smorgasbord of really interesting films. A couple that I'm looking forward to in particular are, it's a new documentary called I Am Big Bird, which is about Carol Spinney, who is the person who's played Big Bird since the late 60s. So he's 80 now and still playing Big Bird, and Oscar the Grouch. And so if you love Muppets, you've got to see this film. And another film I'm really looking forward to is a documentary called Mudbloods, which is about professional Quidditch matches. So it's a takeoff on the Harry Potter game.
That is exactly what I thought when you said Mudbloods.
Yes,
that's right.
It's a real sport all over the country, college teams, and so it's a documentary about that, how Harry Potter's come to life in the sports arena. And so those are just a couple of examples of the kind of interesting sorts of films that we'll be showing, and we'll be bringing in the filmmaker of Mudbloods as well.
And that's what's good about film festivals, is not only do you get to see these great films that you maybe otherwise wouldn't have access to, but you also get to do a little bit of like Q&A, kind of pick the brains of those that are involved.
Exactly, yeah, it's a really great chance to get to talk to someone about the process of how the film was made, why they made it, what their next projects are. It's kind of a good behind-the-scenes glimpse, yeah.
And one of these things that makes this one so special is so rare in life do you get two real legends who've appeared in an award-winning movie to be on the same stage. I mean, these two have known each other their whole lives. They started doing Westerns, and this is kind of a real culmination of their career. And to have them in a retrospect situation where you can find out about their careers and really let people understand about the art of acting is really a thing that doesn't happen very often in one's life.
And is that one of the goals? I mean, what are the goals of this film festival? You want to teach, people about the actors and their goals and all that they've been through, or what are you looking for?
I think Jeff hopefully would agree. Part of the thing is to expose to new films that perhaps you don't get a chance to see on a regular basis, as well as for the celebrity end of it, not only for actors, but for anyone who's interested in filmmaking, learning about the process, learning about someone maybe you've admired their whole life. When I was very young, I really admired the TV show Mike Hammer. So I will always think of Stacy Keach, not for the great Shakespeare he's done or the great roles he's done in movies, but for a television series that I was amazed by. Your normal consumer thinks of stars in many different ways because it's what we relate to them. Many people think of Bruce Dern and go, Laura Dern, because he's the father. Don't realize that this man's career dates back to, early Clint Eastwood films, early Paul Newman films, Stacy Keach, same thing. John Wayne, I believe John Wayne, and didn't he work with Bruce Dern when he was very, very young?
Yeah, Bruce.
And they did a movie here.
Bruce Dern was one of the only men to kill John Wayne on camera. camera.
Yes.
Wow.
In a movie called The Cowboys. Yeah.
Right.
Quite a feat.
When he was
I
very,
know,
very
I know.
young. He was in his early 20s. So these are body of works. It's not that these are, and that is the most amazing part of actually having them both on stage together. They've also share a history here in Tucson. People don't realize that for many years, there was over $30 million brought into this area through the making of films. So that's part of not only the film festival, but the awards that we're giving them. Jeff, would you like to talk a little more about that? The awards themselves.
Well, gentlemen, you guys have given us so much information. Let's not give it all away because we want people to come out to the film
secret,
festival.
yes.
As we've been saying, actors Stacy, Keach, and Dern will be part of the 2014 Loft Film Festival for a special screening of the 6-time Academy Award nominated feature film Nebraska. They'll be here on the 18th and 19th of October. To find out more information about their visit and all of the films being screened, you can call 795-0844 or visit loftcinema.com.
Up next, breast cancer awareness and survival can be made a little easier with the right guidance. We'll talk to an author who survived herself. Stay tuned.